It's heartless, offensive, cowardly, and unconscionable that people would take advantage of older New Yorkers through scams of any kind, including those facilitated by technology. Our elders took care of us, and now it's our duty to take care of them.
According to the Federal Trade Commission, in 2024, Americans lost $4.8 billion to online scams, often powered by artificial intelligence and spread across networks, such as Meta's Facebook and Instagram. Our efforts will fall into three distinct areas. Number one, training seniors about the recognition of and actions they can take to be wiser and less susceptible to scams. Two, advocacy to prevent the federal government from limiting state legislation addressing AI and social media providers. And number three, promoting New York State legislation regulating AI to protect New Yorkers and holding social media companies responsible for profits from scams posted on their sites.
Online scams, increasingly powered by artificial intelligence, are targeting older Americans at shocking rates. Additionally, social media isn't just entertainment these days. It's the place where so many Americans get their information and news and connect with friends and loved ones. It's also now the leading space and contact method for fraud targeting adults aged 60 plus, both in the number of cases and total dollars lost.
You heard about the numbers. I think the numbers are very, very conservative in terms of the amount of money that gets stolen. What we do know that only 1 in 44 cases ever gets reported. So the money matters, but we don't often talk about what the impact of that theft actually is on the human being, right? We are in an affordability crisis right now in New York State and across the country. Gas is up 70%. Utility costs and electric rates are through the roof, food costs, etc. This is about affordability.
And unfortunately, the problem runs deep. No one is immune, and every segment of our population is affected by the fraudsters that work overseas to take too much money out of our older adults' pocketbooks, which unfortunately they will not recover from. And the use of the internet and certainly artificial intelligence is driving ungodly amount of money being removed from these individuals. Where we see imposter scams using artificial intelligence, and we're seeing romance scams with artificial intelligence, and we're seeing technology type scams, often referred to as tech scams, where remote access is gained. And
as chair of the Aging Committee in the Senate, I have long carried bills to create an elder justice task force and to freeze funds with regard to suspicious financial transactions. The time for these bills to become law is now, backed by increased funding to trusted community partners to focus on prevention.
We are laser focused on the most simple intervention that can be provided to combat and target individuals that are looking at scamming older New Yorkers, and that's education. And education is something that each and every one of us can do, not only in our own families, but you can see based on this partnership. We have a statewide concerted effort to make sure we're working with every partner that we can to spread the word.
Educating seniors about the risks and providing tools to recognize warning signs and protect themselves is a critically important part of this campaign. But education alone cannot solve a problem that is operating at industrial scale. We need legislators and regulators to create more powerful safeguards, stronger enforcement tools, and to demand greater accountability from the technology platforms that allow scams to spread rapidly and at scale. We also need policymakers to listen to older adults who are telling their own scam stories. These harms are happening to real people in every community across the state, and the consequences can be devastating. Protecting retirement security in the modern world requires more than helping people avoid scams. It requires building a digital world that is safer by design, where platforms take responsibility, safeguards are strong, and all consumers are truly protected.